Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 co-op video. Today we'll be taking a look at the best Nova P1 build order you're not doing. This build gets around the Nova P1 bug where you don't actually get the reduced CD for your units until after you buy your first unit charge. I've been opening incorrectly as Nova P1 ever since Prestiges were introduced. By getting the starport as soon as you have 100 gas, which is around 1 minute 40, you won't have enough gas to get your first pair of Liberators before the 150 second cooldown is up. As a result, your third set of Liberators will be delayed. This means a lot less firepower in the mid game. And for this build, we're talking about Liberators because they are her best unit. This also applies to other units, but it's mostly about the Liberators because of the hefty gas costs. This is my understanding of the bug. We're gonna assume that you build a starport at 130, since this new build order builds the port then. 150 second CD of the second charge starts when the starport is done, which is at around 220. If you use the first charge before the second charge is ready at 450, the third charge will have a cooldown of 150 seconds, which is the bonus from P1. If you use the first charge after 450, the third charge will have a cooldown of 300 seconds. After using the second charge, if you see a cooldown of more than 150 seconds, that means the bug has affected you. In either case, the second charge is unaffected and will always be 150 seconds. The fourth and subsequent charges will all be 150 seconds as well. This essentially means a loss of one set of Liberators, which isn't a huge deal in most cases, but does mean a lot less firepower in the mid game. The opening I have been using all these years looks like this. Get gas while making SCVs, then getting a starport ASAP, which is around 17 supply at 1 minute 40. Then I get a Raven to help the SCVs break gas rocks. This new opening gets gases earlier, allowing for an earlier starport as well. I'll explain it as we see it in action. Alright, 12-12 once again.
Go ahead. Fancy seeing you
This
here.
guy.
Guess it's my lucky day. Dominion's hired me to destroy some trains carrying dangerous Mobius ordnance.
And send the
Seeing
next
as
guys
how
over.
Amazon's a mutual enemy, maybe you'd like to step up to the plate. I could use a
So it's
partner or
basically the
two
next
on this.
3 go here, then I build a starport, then 2 more go in. I guess we'll find out actually.
Move it. SCV ready. Oh, that's just great. Go ahead.
2 more this way.
SCV ready.
So 20 third
What's
gas.
going on? In the rear with the gear. Turn back. Ready.
Then 2 more this way. So 21 I can make CC.
Go ahead.
21 CC, 22,
Hear me.
22 factory.
Bad news. Turn back. Go ahead.
And then 23, 23 is the last one.
Good job, with the gear. Bad news.
That's one hell of a healing device. Enemy
All day
combatants
long.
in motion. They're headed our way.
I think I'm gonna have to like stall and then get my Liberators.
Consider it done. I'm reading. Executing. Loud and clear. Looks like we're hunting Zerg today.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Status report. Confirm that last.
Energy.
Yeah, let's go regular 16. So again, we're going 16 CC, 16cc stop SCV production, starport by 155. That's the plan. If I build the starport too soon, then I will get screwed. I can't get liberators in time because I won't have enough gas. So 155-ish is a good time. By the way, if they come up this way, if the first wave comes from the bottom, I'm screwed. So this is not actually a great place to build this. Probably should build it like right here. Hey, I did it.
Wonders of modern technology.
I did it. So I need to get this by 15, which is soon.
Insufficient best food gas. Insufficient best food gas. Insufficient. Not enough.
New opening 3 is used on maps where you can get an early third gas, such as Scythe of Amon. Send an SCV out. Get your third gas, and keep making SCVs.
SCV ready. Bad news?
Make the starport when you secure the third gas. If it takes longer, make the starport by 145. Be sure that the third gas finishes before 2:30 and keep making SCVs. With the extra early gas, you can get the armory sooner.
Hostile
You can
protons
also
on the
cut
battlefield.
SCVs at 19 to make a CC, then resume afterwards.
Wonders of modern technology. En route. Executing. On the move.
SCV ready.
Liberation is at hand. Yes, sir. Confirm that last. Loud and clear.
For RTK, the early game is similar. You will airstrike instead of making an early CC.
En route.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for action.
You don't have to stop SCV production at 22, but the Liberators will be out a bit later.
Best of luck out there.
It's fine as long as they're out before 5:15. Note that this build doesn't make a factory,
Status report.
Not enough energy.
so make it after the Liberators are out. This is the 5th build, an airstrike build. Use this on lightly defended maps, like Mal Warfare, Part and Parcel, Chain of Ascension. Skip the CC and save for an airstrike.
We hear you. SCV man. Sure thing.
Use the airstrike at around 240. Then you get your third gas. The rest of this is similar.
Is in motion.
Not enough minerals.
Confirm that last.
If you don't want to memorize multiple builds for different maps, I understand. That's why I made this simplified version. It looks messy, I know, but trust me, it's basically the build you use for maps where you can't break rocks or get a third gas. The overall idea is the same regardless of map. Get gases immediately, get a starport at 155, get a factory afterwards, get liberators by 505. On maps where you can't get a third gas early, get a 16cc. When there are rocks, send new SCVs to the natural after you have 14 on minerals. On maps where you can get a third immediately, just get it. On maps with minimal defenders and on RTK, save money for an airstrike instead of getting an earlier CC. And if that's still too complicated, here's the very simple version. The difference is that with my old opening, I would get my third set of Liberators at 11:30, although I could probably get them about a minute earlier. This new opening allows me to get a third set of Liberators at 9 minutes. That's 50% more Liberator firepower in the mid-game, 2 minutes sooner. In most cases though, one fewer set of Liberators won't make or break your run. After all, I have been able to solo a lot of stuff despite this, including Assembly of Vengeance. However, more Liberators will make things easier in the mid-game and give you a bit more wiggle room in case a few of them die for some reason. If you go for tanks, you can delay the factory by about a minute to get more SCVs since you need 250 less gas. You can also just get tanks sooner using the same build. If you go for bio, you can delay the barracks by about 2 minutes to get more SCVs. You can delay the third gas since you need a lot more minerals for bio. In either case, you can delay the building so that you get more SCVs because you don't want to sacrifice economy when you don't have to. In conclusion, this build isn't necessary for the majority of players. However, there isn't a huge loss for using this build. Plus, being able to pew more stuff sooner means you'll be able to wreck Amon a lot more effectively. And that is all for this guide. Like and subscribe if you're a Nova P1 lover. Thanks to all the members who are supporting me. If you would like to join, check out the link in the description. And while you're here, why don't you check out the build for Artanis that you should be using as well. See you there.